ntị, gee ntị. Chai. Yes, sir. Okay, my dear Amma, I can now know. Hello, everybody, and how are you all doing? Hope you are good. Welcome to Corporate Sex Mondays. Today, we are going to be talking about something very important. I hope you'd sit tight and enjoy yourself. My name is Apu Godiorama, and I'm a sex coach. I teach about sex, relationship, and healthy tips to give you a healthy-looking lifestyle. So if today is your first time joining me live on Facebook, where I talk about different things that affect us as couples, singles, individuals, human beings, you are welcome. For those that are always coming back, those that love the show, those that are always here and sharing, I have something special for you. Thank you so much for sharing my program. If you have not shared this show right now, just click that share button so that other people can join us. Okay. Support your girl. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Today we're going to be talking about something somebody sent to me. If you have any questions or any issues that you think is deserving of this show, today is Monday, which is Corporate Sex Mondays. We talk about everything. Send me a message on my inbox, both on Instagram, YouTube. You can even send it on our WhatsApp number, which is on our Facebook now. I know some people have noticed that, so you can also send a message there, your stories. We would get right to you, okay? So today we're going to be talking about pregnancy. This one is sweet. But this one get wahala small. But anyhow, I trust you guys. I know you guys can really do something and tell us how we can go about that. So as you all know, we have a number to call in when the show is going on. So the number is down there. It's today we'll change a new number. So this is the official number we're going to be using. You can always call us with this number. This is +234 802 760 8333. Okay, it's actually easy. The number is down there, and today's topic is pregnancy a blessing or a curse? So I'm gonna go right into the story, and I would like you to tell me what you think about this story, because I don't know. I don't just know what to tell this woman. Actually, it's a woman that sent in the story, and I'm hoping that you can help her. Okay, you ready? I cannot see you on IG. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Angeloma222. Very easy. Just go on IG, you'll see me there. Okay, so now let's get into the story of the day. Dear Angeloma, you ready? Are you listening? You're listening? Okay. I stayed in my marriage for 5 years without a child. 5 years marriage, no issue. My husband was supportive initially, but around the 3rd year, he started maltreating me and having affairs in my face, or to my face, sorry. Okay. So the husband supported her. After the first 3 years, he started this woman started having affairs. I'm so sorry to hear that. He kept doing this until God answered my prayers in this 5th year. Okay, so this is the 5th year of marriage. I told him about the pregnancy last week, but his reaction marveled me. He accused me of infidelity, that he's not sure of being responsible for the pregnancy. My husband is the first and only man I've known all my life. Okay, so that means she married a virgin. Wow. I'm just so depressed right now. Please help me look into this matter. Whew. This is a handful, huh? I don't even know where to start with this one. So guys, you guys have heard the story. This is a woman that is married. This is 5 years marriage now. And in this 5 years, she had no child. She's just pregnant. She just found out she's pregnant. And she told her husband about this pregnancy just last week. And the husband is saying that, no, that's not my child. You can't be pregnant for me and all that. I wonder why this man would think this way. And now, he's making life miserable for this woman because she is depressed. She's the one sending this story, and she's telling me that she has not had another man in her life except her husband. In short, she married a virgin because her husband is the only man that have known her. So, how can he deny her pregnancy? And at this point, you can understand when there is no trust and when things are going this bad, what is going to happen now? What are we going to do about it? What are we going to tell this woman? What is this man's problem? So let's talk about it. Somebody said, with this explanation, I think the husband is confused. You see, I don't know. And somebody said, let them go for DNA. She's pregnant. The only way they can go for DNA is when they have a baby. You know, that's when they can go for DNA. But this pregnancy, she wouldn't want to lose her pregnancy. But right now, she's going through a hard time because her husband is not even supportive. And the husband is not even encouraging and being, you know, see, when a woman is pregnant, this is the time she needs love the most. And this man is already accusing her that this pregnancy is not his. So he's not doing anything to support her. He's not, in short, he's not even accepting her. He's saying that this child is not his. That's all he knows. This child is not his. So, guys, let's hear your thoughts. You can call me on the number below, okay? There's a number down there you can call me on. It is +234 802 760 8333, okay? Call the number that you find on the screen down there. Let us see what you have to say. Do you think that there's a problem? What do you think they should do? What do you think this woman herself should do? Because at this point, she is depressed. And it's going to affect the pregnancy. It's going to affect the baby. I'm hoping, I'm praying that she doesn't lose the child entirely, because that would be worse. I'm just praying it doesn't happen that way. So what do you think? Which encouragement would you say to her? What would you say to the husband if the husband is seeing this video? For the woman that is sending the story, she's live, she's hearing us. So what do you have to say? Call me and tell me what you think about the situation. Tell me what you think about the story and what advice would you have to give. Hello, I can see you. Somebody said, you refuse to accept me. I don't understand what you're saying. Let the lady move out of the house after birth. They check. So you think the woman should leave her matrimonial home and go where? She should move out of the house and go where? Call me and let's hear your thoughts, okay? Okay. Hello? Hello? You have to speak up there. Speak out. Hello? I can't hear you. Hello? Okay, so I don't know what we're going to do. Try to call me again. Let's see what we can do about that. Hold on a moment. I'm going to try to... Give me the SIM card. I want to change it. I'm going to try to put the number in another phone so that you can call me through that one. Hold on a moment, okay? So anyway, you can write down what you think this woman should do while we get that sorted. Somebody said, but was the man not cultivating in his legitimate farm? Or is he not expecting to have seed planted? That's a good question. This man is having sex with his wife, but the wife also said that he's also, you know, committing God knows what outside. And she's now worried. Okay, so what do you think? we should do about that. Please, you can call the number now. It's available to call. Call the number and tell us what you think this woman should do. What do you think is going on in this marriage and this relationship, and how do you think they can go about solving the issue, okay? And I'm going to read out the story again, but let me read out some of the things you guys have said. Somebody said either the man is no longer in love with her, or he has already gotten some woman pregnant. It's either the man is no longer in love with his wife, or he already got somebody else pregnant. I think it's possible, actually. I think it's possible. She is going international now. She already got Igbo's attention. Nice ones. Oh dear, of course, look, before we continue, I'm an Igbo woman, I'm an African, and I would always represent Igbo and Africa, okay? I will never stop making Igbo videos, that's for sure. And everybody that always complain about my Igbo videos, stop complaining. Let us promote our languages. If you're Yoruba, learn to speak Yoruba and use it. If you're Hausa, if you're Efik, if you're wherever you are, let us promote our language to the world. Let us stop using English all the time. Now, the reason why I use English for this particular show is because it's live. On my live shows, I use English because everybody is here. If I use Igbo, some people will not understand and some people would understand. But when I do some videos that I sent out that I'm teaching one thing or the other, I definitely usually use English or use Igbo language, and then I subtitle it in English so that those that don't understand Igbo would understand, okay? Yes, I just had to sideline and explain that a little bit. Let's get back to the topic of the day. The topic is about a woman who is pregnant for her husband after 5 years of marriage. And the husband is saying he doesn't think that child in the stomach is his. He's accusing his wife of infidelity. What do you think? Call the number on the screen and let us have a conversation, okay? Let's talk about this and see what we can do for this woman, because this woman is here live and she's with us. She wants to hear from you. She wants to know what to do, okay? She doesn't know. She's depressed right now. Let's help her. Okay, let's help her. Call me and let's talk. Somebody said, maybe she got entangled with another man. She didn't. She's the one that's sending the story. She didn't. She's the one that sent the story. She cannot send the story. She's anonymous now, so she cannot tell us she entangled with somebody, and she will not tell us. She will definitely say, I'm actually confused. I'm entangled with somebody. But she said her husband is the only man she has ever known. That means she was a virgin when she got married, and she has never been with another man again ever since. So you see, this is a case of, you say, I say. The woman says she has never been with any man. The husband says, I do not think that child is mine because it's 5 years. And I guess this man has lost hopes, or I don't know. I don't know why this man will actually think that his child is not his. Or maybe he was thinking that he's impotent and he cannot pregnant a woman. What do you guys think? I don't know. I'm just guessing. Okay, so call me and let's have a chat. My phone is going through now, I believe. And you can try to be sure that it's going through so that we'll be sure. Call the number on the screen and let us see what you think. Women always lie. Why do we have to go negative? I do not know why you have to go negative right now. We're having a situation in our hands and you're saying women always lie. Okay, somebody said DNA will do. She's pregnant right now. How will she do a DNA while pregnant? They have to have a baby first before they do the DNA. And okay, if the DNA proves that it's her child, what happens? But now she's still pregnant. 1 week ago, she came to find out that she's pregnant. 1 week ago. Right now, this woman is in a delicate stage. She's in a delicate state. Okay, let's hear somebody say something. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. I was following on your stream.
Oh, welcome. Okay, you're still live. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, Rural Imo State.
Uruala, Imo State. You're welcome, sir. What's your name, sir?
that a man will reject the wife after 5 years of looking for a child. I think this thing is just something to while away time. But in such a case, the DNA will do, they should go have DNA test. And then if the man insists that he doesn't want to stay with the woman again, the woman should go.
Okay.
Marriage is not by force.
Okay. So
Yeah, that's my take. If the man insists, the woman should just pick piece and piece of her life and move on. I wouldn't know what will happen tomorrow. So that's the point.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for. Yes, we appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, so first of all, he was saying that he's not sure that this story, because a man will not want to leave his pregnant wife after 5 years. Actually, this is actually happening, okay? It is actually happening. Okay, so we're going to pick up another call and see. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, all right, thank you.
Can you put up the Facebook? Can you put up the Facebook? I can hear myself.
First of all, he was saying that he's not sure that because a man will not want to see.
Okay, so if you want to call me, you have to first switch off your Facebook. Because if you call me and the Facebook is on, I'm going to hear myself and everybody's going to hear me repeating myself, okay? So put off the Facebook, then call me so we can hear each other, okay? That's better. So somebody said it is good to promote your language, but the audience goes beyond Igbo. That is true. I agree with you. Hello? Hello?
So if you want to call me,
Okay, so I just said that if you want to call me, please put off the Facebook first and then you call me. That's where you can hear me, okay? All right, we're going to answer someone else. Hello? Hi, sir. Welcome. What's your name and where are you calling from? Hi, Zion. You're welcome. So what do you think about the situation? What should this woman do? And the man, too. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes.
At times, there's a lot of things going on, think a lot of things. Most cases in Africa here, they think one is divorce. They don't think it's coming out, a lot of professionals is giving their own ideas and cost of them not having a baby. Okay? So when it's like a first like this, happen like this, now that she's pregnant.
You have to speak up a little bit so we can hear you. You're speaking so low. Okay.
What I would advise at the moment that you have to have is that I think at this moment she has to remain calm and be more prayerful.
Okay, she should be more prayerful.
Yeah, be more prayerful and be calm.
Calm.
And do almost everything. The man will come to the senses.
Okay.
Okay? You know, it's not easy going back to being in a sentence for a long time like that. So I believe in time she will come to the senses. But just to say now that this woman, everything, every other man. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
In time, she will calm down. Well, she will let you know happening when I take her.
Mm.
You know, so she just calm down and keep very prayerful.
Okay.
Take control.
Okay.
And prayerful. The man will understand and cherish her more.
Mm.
And the man will come to the senses. A matter of time.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so he's saying that it actually do happen. So you see, I told you, this is a true life story and it does happen. Couples can be without a child for a long time and maybe somebody will say your wife will never have a child, or maybe they will say that you can have a child yourself. And if that's the case, you just believe that you are impotent or you can never have a child. And suddenly your wife is pregnant. How the hell is that child coming from me when I'm impotent? Just imagine that thought. So I can understand when this kind of thing can happen. So what do you think the woman can do in this situation? Different people are saying different things. What's your thought on this? Okay, share with us. Hello? Hello? Hi, sir. Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Anthony.
Hello, Anthony. You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm calling from Chicago.
You're welcome from Chicago. So what do you think about the situation? Go ahead.
First of all, um, just like most people are recommending, DNA is the answer.
Yes.
Secondly, what makes this man think that miracles are not real? And what got over him that he would just be suspecting the wife that probably she is upset for? Has anybody told him before that he's impotent?
It's possible. See, that's what I was thinking myself.
He is arguing, that it's impossible for him to get pregnant. Has he been cheating? Has he been trying other women and he never got them pregnant? So, unfortunately, this one entered and then he began to ask himself,
Questions.
maybe it is not from him. So, his hands, he might be unfaithful for him to think that someone is unfaithful because it takes a thief to know a thief.
Yes.
So probably other women must have told him that he didn't get them pregnant, or he has tried it on other women and it didn't work. So he felt the wife must have gotten it elsewhere. So he should tell his argument. If he doesn't want to go for a DNA, then on the other side, from the woman's side, I think she shouldn't worry so much if her hands are clean. But if her hands, the only thing she can project is ask the man to go for a DNA and make everything open.
Okay.
But if her hands are not clean, then
she has something to worry about.
That,
Yeah.
the child does not belong to him.
Yes. Yes.
One thing about the truth is that you can't hide it for too long.
Yes,
Tell
it
one
will
lie,
always
you have
come
to tell
out.
another one to cover it. So whether it is discovered now or later, definitely
It will come out.
keep such
That's true.
such truth for long.
Yes. Eziokwu. Eziokwu. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you. Okay, so the last caller just contributed that actually it's possible for this man to think the way he thinks, right? But let's hear from other people before I get to telling you one thing or the other that I have to say, because I have my own thought about this one. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, so go ahead.
The line is so bad. This is the chief calling from London.
Hi, Chief from London. You're welcome again. So what do you think about the situation today?
The thing is, I think there is more information to be given.
Okay.
Over the 5 years, they haven't had any issues of infertility. How come now that she's pregnant, there is suspicion of infidelity? It's very difficult to know what
Is going on.
All along.
But I think I'm going to read the story again, because there is the woman said that her husband, started sleeping around 2 years ago. So the last caller just said something that made sense, that it's possible that this man must have been trying other women and none of them got pregnant. And then this woman, the wife, finally got pregnant and he refuses because maybe he has been trying outside.
See, that is the problem. There is suspicion of infidelity in this situation.
Yes.
So if the man thinks like he has been having trying outside, as you said, and nothing happened, and not all of a sudden his wife is pregnant. So he must suspect that it will not be by him. So I think they don't have any option now
than to do a DNA.
Baby is born, and if the man, is still not happy, he can ask for DNA. This day and age, it's not difficult to find out. With DNA, that will sort out the issue. So if the woman herself is convinced
that she hasn't done anything wrong, and she has only been loyal to her husband. She doesn't have anything to fear. As I said, it's a case of infidelity being resolved here.
Yes.
Like, they have to wait until the day she comes.
Okay.
And then I can do something.
Okay.
If the woman is convinced that she hasn't done anything wrong, she doesn't have anything to fear. She will only have to prove with the husband
baby in
that
other.
it's wrong.
Okay. Thank you.
Waiting for time.
Yes. Thank you, Chief. Thank you so much. Okay, so there is something I'm worried about, actually. This is from my own end. There's something I'm worried about from my own end here. My problem is this woman is actually pregnant, and this pregnancy is still early. This is the first trimester, I believe, and it's a delicate time. You can imagine where you're supposed to have a supporter. You're supposed to have your husband by your side. Happiness and joy should overfill you. And suddenly you're going through depression. Why? Because your husband is accusing you of infidelity. And according to her, she has not done anything. And yes, all of us are all saying you have to not worry about anything. But I'm a woman. I just imagine if something like this is happening to me. Can I actually be calm? Can I be calm? Really? Is there anything that can be done while this baby is still in my womb? Because I want to get my husband's love back. You know, that kind of feeling. So I can understand the worry in the mind of this woman. Okay, let's go on. You can call the number on the show if you want to call in. Hello?
Hello, Angela.
Hi, sir. You're welcome. Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Nze. I'm calling from Sweden.
Hi, Nze from Sweden. You're welcome. So what's your thought about this particular situation?
Okay. First and foremost, I must emphasize on we having this mindset of impotent and barren. For a man to be impotent and the woman not to be conceiving. I will just take it off in our memory. Secondly, what I have to say in this program is, in as much as the man never threw the woman away out of his house, the woman should stay calm and wait after the delivery. They can go for a DNA test.
Okay.
From there, they can take it along.
Okay.
But now, the woman should just be calm and let her try as much as she can to be peaceful with the husband.
Okay.
As much as the husband never threw her away out of his home.
Okay.
You understand what I mean?
Yes, yes. Okay, thank you so much for your suggestion. Thank you. Okay, so I agree with him, okay? I agree that as long as this man did not throw you out of the house, you know, you need to just stay there, be calm, and try to be peaceful during this time so that by the time the baby is born, you know that you have nothing against you. You can go for a DNA test. But somebody said something. Let me try to find it. Somebody said there is a way they can actually get a DNA from the baby in the womb. Please, can you share with us how to go about that? If it's something that can be done, let's see if we can advise this woman to actually go for the DNA while she's pregnant. Is it safe? Is it something that can be done? So I'm going to read the story again for those that are just coming in, because I noticed there are some people that just joined us. So listen to the story again so you can understand the whole situation. So somebody sent me this story. She's a woman, and she said, I stayed in my marriage for 5 years without a child. My husband was supportive initially, but after 3 years, he started maltreating me and having affair to my face. He kept doing this until God answered my prayers, and on this 5th year, which is this year, on this 5th year of the marriage, I told him about the pregnancy last week, but his reaction marveled me. He accused me of infidelity, that he's not sure That's the word. He's not sure of being responsible for the pregnancy. My husband is the first and only man I have known all my life. So this woman, I believe this statement is proof that she has been a virgin when she got married and she has never been with another man. Please, I am just so depressed right now. Help me look into this matter. Okay, so now you hear the story again, and as you can tell, this woman is going through depression, and you know depression is not an easy thing. It's difficult. So we need to find a way to help her, as much as find a way to reconcile both husband and wife. I have thought about this story over and over, trying to understand the reason why a husband will feel that the wife's pregnancy, this is 5 years married, they've been looking for the fruit of the womb, they've been looking for a child, 5 years, and she finally got pregnant. You're supposed to, love your wife, be happy, be excited, be joyful. But unfortunately, he's not. Something is wrong. And, we all agree that what is wrong is from the man, because it makes no sense for a woman to not have a child for 5 years and suddenly pregnant, and then you'd not even wait till the child is born to have a test to confirm your suspicion. You just don't want to have anything to do with your wife. You make her feel depressed in the home. So this woman now actually need our help. What do you think about the situation? A lot of people have said she should just hang in there and wait for DNA test when the baby is born. Somebody said it's possible to actually have a DNA test while she's pregnant. And somebody else said she should leave the house and, go somewhere and stay till after the baby is born. Do you agree? If you agree with any of these points, or you have another suggestion or another thought about this, please call us and give us a suggestion, okay? Because the woman I'm talking about, she is live here and she's watching, okay? So help us see what we can do for this particular woman. And that is what our show is about. Corporate Sex Mondays is about dealing with marital issues, sexual issues, relationship issues that happen to all of us. Nobody is perfect. We don't have it all, including yours truly, more, okay? So we all have issues, and I'm here to discuss some of these issues. I'm never going to talk about who you are. Nobody's going to know who you are. You can always send a message if you have a problem to our Facebook inbox or our Instagram inbox. And if you want to join our WhatsApp group where we teach weekly and where we have different things we do, I even give tasks. I tell you to go and do this and come back. Okay, we spice up your marriages, your relationship. If you want to join the WhatsApp group, also send a message on the inbox, Facebook and Instagram. And it's not just that. If you want to talk to me personally, that is, you want to have a one-on-one personal conversation with me, you want to book for consulting, send me a message on the inbox too. I'm available for you, and we will trash out whatever issues you have. I can give you my suggestions, my advice, and what's not. Okay, we're going to answer another call. Hello. Okay, this call just went off. I'm sorry about that. Please call me back. As we're saying, some people are sending so many things up here. I'm going to read some of them. Somebody said, please, not from the man. Something is worried. Can you tell what is happening? I don't know what is happening. I'm not in their marriage, so I don't know. Okay, hello.
Hello.
Hello, ma.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma. You're welcome. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Can you hear me? You have to put, yes, you have to put up the Facebook and you hear me from the phone, okay? Put up the Facebook and hear me from the phone.
Okay, I can hear you now.
All right, go ahead. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Rita Erika Odia.
Oh, you're welcome, ma. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Italy.
Italy. Okay, you're welcome. So what do you have to say about this situation as a woman?
Okay, about the man is my problem, not even the woman. As a woman, I can't live with that kind of a man.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We have been looking for a baby for over 3 or 4 years now, and finally God answered my prayer, and you are trying to make me to feel uncomfortable, and you are trying to make me to feel unfaithful in that marriage. That means either the problem is from you all these years, Maybe I have finally found a solution and I'm pregnant. And now you're trying to let me know that I'm cheating on you or I'm doing something else in your back. That means you did not even trust me from the beginning to make me your wife. Okay? Or maybe you have someone else in mind that you want to bring home. And finally God answered my prayer and now you are telling me that we cannot keep the baby. The man has to explain to the woman. And secondly, for me, if I'm the woman, I will leave that marriage. Because that is not the kind of man any woman wants to stay with. Because after having this baby, if they finally have this baby, how can I be in a marriage and my husband will tell me that we are going to have a DNA test for the children? That means he did not trust me. And you cannot tell me you love me when you don't trust me.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
It's not going to work. You can't tell me you love me when you did not trust me. You have to trust your wife.
Okay.
Before you can even tell somebody that I love my wife.
Okay, let me get this. Let me understand you.
The problem here, not even the woman.
Let me understand you a little bit.
If the woman is sure that she has not done anything stupid, okay, she should leave the marriage. For me, that is what I would do.
Okay, if the woman is sure she didn't do anything.
I will be swearing every day. No, it's not done.
I know, I understand.
Our Nigerian men have to behave. Some of them, not all. The ones that is not educated, they behave like I don't know how to describe it.
I can understand. I can understand the frustration right now.
Problem for the woman now, if she really loves the man and she wants to continue in that marriage, for her, not for me, but for me, this marriage.
The marriage don't finish. It don't end. In short, you don't pack out of the house. Come on.
Or you want me to abort a baby that we have been looking for over 4 years?
I understand.
Something that you
Yes.
Not this kind of issue.
Yes.
For 4 years you have been looking for a baby and finally God answered your prayer and you are telling me that the
baby is not. I understand. It's really painful. It's really painful. And that's the reason why we're talking about it. Anyway, thank you so much for your contribution. I'm going to try to explain what you said. I'm hoping I got you correctly, okay? I'm hoping I got that. So she's saying, let me try as much as possible to understand what she said. She's saying that for a woman that have waited all these years to have a child, and she found solution to it, and this man now comes to say, this child is not yours. For her, she's going to leave the marriage. She's just going to pack her bag and out of the way. Why? Because if this man does not trust her, why is she in the marriage? So marriage has to do with trust. I can understand that, but I don't think that would be the best way to just live like that. There is always a way to resolve issues that will try to bring back the people together. That's what I think. But anyway, thank you for your contribution. I appreciate that, okay? Hello?
Hello?
Hi. Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from? Can you put up the Facebook, please? Put up the Facebook. Hello? Okay, so please, if you want to call me, put off your Facebook first and hear me from the phone so that we can communicate. Facebook internet is a little slower. I'm going to be hearing myself, okay? So try to put off the Facebook. Hello?
Hello? Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Please, can you put off your Facebook so I can hear you?
Hello, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, my name is Ruth Ebere.
Hi, Ruth. Welcome. Where are you calling from?
No, I'm not calling you with the Facebook phone. I'm not.
Can you hear me now?
It's okay, I'm off the Facebook. I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. So go ahead.
My name is Ruth Ebere.
Hi, Ruth. You're welcome. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from the north.
Welcome from the north. Okay, so go ahead and tell me what you think.
First of all, I want to tell the woman in question. I want to first of all tell her that she shouldn't allow the actions of the man to make her feel as if she's lesser a person.
Thank
Do
you.
you understand me?
Thank
because
you.
right now she's depressed because she feels she's not qualified, or maybe the man has made her feel she's lesser of a woman than all those women seen out there. Because right now he's at the stage that he's been cheating on her.
Yes.
And the abortion already. Do you understand?
Yes, yes.
So now I want her to cling to God. If it is God that gave her that baby, she should still go back to God. That is what I want to advise. I don't want to accept the advice of leaving the marriage.
Yes.
Because in every marriage there is always challenges. And every challenge that comes to you, you are not meant to run away from it. You face it. And you can't face that challenge alone. This is one of the challenges. She should face it, but she shouldn't face it alone.
Yes.
She should face it with God. I believe that God is a God that judges justice. God will surely vindicate her. Let her hold on God.
Okay.
Then the issue of DNA test, if the man insists, she should go for a DNA test, maybe after childbirth. But if there is any indication that there can be a DNA test before giving birth, she should go ahead and do it. But she shouldn't leave her marriage.
Yes.
Because once she steps out of that marriage, the other lady is ready to move in.
Exactly.
Do you understand?
Yes, yes.
Once she move out of that marriage, the other lady out there is ready to move in. And she will always be brainwashing the man to talk her out of the marriage. That's how it goes. So she should not give in for anybody on that marriage. She should fight it till the end. She should hold on God with God. I believe she will come out strong.
Wow.
Let her not get to a point of being depressed that she'll be attempting to maybe leave the marriage or maybe commit suicide or whatever. Because the devil will be bringing a lot of things on her head right now. But let her not give in for any reason.
Thank you.
That's my own advice.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for that. I had this feel of somebody said something to the woman. Finally, you know, I understand us all going up, getting angry about this and saying what we think about what the man is doing and all that. But what I needed was somebody to talk to this woman because she's here, she's with us, and she want to hear something. And this woman actually went straight to that and talked to this woman. I'm hoping as you're listening, you heard what she has to say. I'm going to have one or two things to add to it at the end. But if you have something to say to this, if you have a suggestion to make to this woman about the situation, please call in and share your thoughts, okay? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Kingsley. I'm calling from the United States.
Welcome, sir, from the United States. Okay, so go ahead and tell us what you think about the situation.
Yes, I was just reading about the whole thing, but you know, I found out that most women in these days, they have forgotten that in marriage, sometimes it's not what keeps the marriage is not love.
Okay.
Knowledge and understanding of your partner is what sustains marriage. I mean, for your husband to suspect you of such act, there must be something fishy between both of you. I mean, if the marriage is rosy between both of you, I don't see any reasonable or sensible man that can just come up and start arguing and, you know, blaming some blames on you.
Yes.
And to be frank with you, you know, women can do anything just to answer a mother.
Yes.
I understand that that's it from the feminine, you know, feminine point of view.
Okay.
But if a man is arguing about something, that means it's either he has been suspecting the woman or something else is going on in the marriage. I mean, I can't be living happily with my wife and all of a sudden she's pregnant and I'm not, you know, we'll be making our love without protection. We'll be looking for a child and I'll just change the whole thing entirely. It doesn't really work that way.
Okay.
Something really happens and something transgressed. But some women will start blaming the man, oh, he's this, the side chick and all those stuff. Men are not senseless. We have things in mind. Something might have gone between them that they are not coming out to say. But, I mean, my own advice is simple. If the man demands a test, prove it to him if you are innocent. But mind you, not all DNA tests that comes out wrong is the fault of a woman. Like we have cases of, you know, babies being swapped around and everything. These are quite...
Oh, hold on. Say that again. Say that again. I want to hear you say it's not every case of DNA that comes out wrong that is the fault of the woman.
Yes, because a lot of things have happened in the house. I've seen a case somewhere, I think in Uganda or thereabouts. A woman, a retired nurse, confessed about swapping 76 babies. You know, child during her time as a midwifery. You know, those kind of stuff, you can't blame. That's why I'm saying DNA is one way of proving it.
Okay.
But another thing is having an understanding between both partners, because if a DNA test comes out wrong and the woman that was, maybe she had a CS on the baby, she was unconscious when the whole thing was done, you can put a blame on her. You know? I mean,
This is now getting more complicated though.
But that does not mean that there is no infidelity going on in the marriage in some places.
Okay.
A lot of infidelities are going on. That's why men are insisting on DNA. But we should try and understand each other and understand the situation that we might face in every circumstance. Sometimes it's not about whom to blame, but how to
find a solution. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so he just said something. Now I don't even know where to get into that part because I'm not a medical practitioner and I don't know how I'm gonna talk about that one. But so let me just take that one and put it aside. Let's get back to the topics. He was saying something about the DNA sometimes can go wrong because there might be a switch of baby and all that. So I don't even want to drop. My head is too small to accommodate that one now. But I appreciate him mentioning it. So I'm going to read one or two comments here, and then I'm going to give you my own final thoughts and advice and whatever I feel. So I'm going to read, if the woman's life is in danger in the house, let her move out of the house. That is if her life is in danger. And then somebody else said, please write down the mama's contribution before them use bad idea. Spoil them. Okay, and somebody else said, leaving the marriage isn't an option. That will simply send out the wrong signal. Whatever she has to do should be done within the perimeters of her home. And then another person said, there is something the husband knew that he's hiding from his wife. I wonder what that is. And then somebody's asking me if I've watched Paternity Court. I've seen it around, but I don't know. Somebody said she made a great point. Yes, I agree with you. And finally, let me read one or two more. Is the man insane? That means something is wrong with the man. Either he's a cultist or he has other alternatives. For me, I think I will leave the house to somewhere else until the baby is delivered. And she should be prayerful. Definitely, the man will surely come back for her if actually she's saying the truth. Okay? I have to, someone said, okay, if the woman is sure of herself, I mean the pregnancy, seek peace of mind. Seek peace of mind between both of them. Let her leave the house until the child is born, under the birth of the child, and then she should move for the DNA test for clarification. And at the end of it, the man is guilty. Then his next word, he will believe his wife. Okay, so first of all, I want to thank you all for every suggestions you've made. I want to thank those that gave us a joke. I want to thank those that suggested different things, and especially I want to thank my callers. For those that actually called me, I want to thank all of you. I want to thank you, Ruth. I want to thank you, Anthony, Chief, and other people. There are so many people that called in today, and I appreciate you all, okay? Thank you. So, before we go, as you all know, I would always have one or two things to say, and this is what I have to say. First of all, as usual, I'm always going to talk to both of them. I'm hoping the man finds the time to watch this video. Mama, first of all, I'm going to advise you, try to send your husband this clip or this video, if you can. I don't know if it is possible, because he might be feeling that, why would you go and talk about our story outside? Nobody knows it's you. I did not mention your name here. But anyway, Oga, even though you think one thing or the other, maybe you think infidelity, or maybe you think the wife cheated on you and had a child outside, or maybe you think one thing or the other, no matter what you think, or you have a woman outside there that is telling you something that you are all these days, people are even doing all this special package to hold people down. So I don't even know what to even say about that one. But anyway, whatever the case is, you have stayed 5 damn years to have a child. 5 years. Not 5 days, not 5 months, not 5 weeks, 5 years. How can you stay 5 years to have a child with a wife? And on the 5th year, God blessed you. Even if this child is not yours, let's just say that she got pregnant outside. She's still pregnant, right? You don't know if the child is yours or not. Why don't you become positive first? Why don't you try to support your wife, even if you have doubts? Be there. Help her through this process. This is still going to be a 9-month journey. And I guess this journey is already 1 month or 2 months. She still have another 8 months or 7 months to go. Do you want her to lose the child and tomorrow it will be that it would have been your child and then you will start crying, oh, we lost our child, it was my fault, it was this. This is all wrong. This is all wrong, all shades wrong. So even if you are having doubts that this child is yours or not yours, please, whatever you have to do, get your wife together. Support her. She's going through a time now, and the time she's going through is very delicate because anything can happen to that child, and it's all your fault. Men, even if you have doubts over your wife about anything, now, this is not just about pregnancy. Let's say you have doubts about your wife, about anything. Investigate first. Find a way to find the truth, not suspicion, not thoughts, not, get your mind all worked up about, I think, I suspect, get a proof. Get a proof. Whatever you got to do to get a proof first. In this case, the only proof you have is a DNA. Somebody said you can have a DNA while pregnant. I don't know. If it's possible, go to the hospital and ask, doctor, can my wife do a DNA while she's pregnant? If they say yes, drag your wife, get to the hospital, do a DNA test, confirm before you go about making accusation to a pregnant woman that is either 1 month or 2 months pregnant. Or any other case at that. If you think your wife is cheating on you, find somebody to investigate her, follow her around to know if it is true. First of all, confirm whatever accusation or whatever thought you have in your brain first before you take drastic decisions. Okay? I don't even know what to tell to this man, but the man is not my problem now. But I just have to say something. Now, my prayers go to the woman, okay? This is the main issue. The main issue for me is this woman. That is the person that I'm concerned mostly about. Because I just imagine a woman that I've been in prayers for the past 5 years. Father, bless me with a child, bless me with a child, bless me with a child, crying. Year 1, year 2, I can imagine what people have said to her. I can imagine what she has gone through. I can imagine all the medical procedures she must have gone through, all because she wants to have a fruit of the womb. I know people that go on to the extent of doing crazy things and buying babies. I know people that go to the extent of doing, IVF. People are doing IVF, people are doing surrogate, people are doing different things, all because they want to have a child. Who doesn't want to have their own child? And 5 years later, God, you are even the one pregnant, which is a good thing. I'm not saying that the other ones are bad, but at least she's pregnant. What I'm going to tell you, ma, is this. First of all, find peace. However you're going to do it, you have my contact. I can always, once in a while, talk to you. You can call me, okay? Have a conversation with me. I can always be there to support you and, give you a high spirit, a better mind, just to, keep you there. Be strong, especially for the child in your stomach, because you actually have to prove yourself. Now you have a task. Bear that in mind, okay? So know that you have to redeem yourself. You have not done anything according to you. So for the fact you did not do anything, you need to prove to the world and to your husband and to yourself and to your family. If your husband have gone as far as go telling people that he doesn't think the child is his. So you need to calm down. You need to love yourself, love your child, speak to your child every day if you have to. Tell the child you're going to be blessed, you're going to be beautiful, you're going to be this. Have a good energy. If you have friends or if you have family member who has good energy, stay closer, okay? Talk to them always. Call them always. Be closer. Try to do that. That is the first. Secondly, Be prayerful. Yes, I know. Everybody will say she's spiritual now. But yes, be prayerful. Prayer will help you stay strong too because it gives you a little peace. So try to be prayerful. Number 3, don't leave your home, okay? If it's safe, don't leave. Stay there. Stay in your husband's house. Do the best you can to be a good wife, even when things are going haywire right now. Try. It's just for a limited time. It's for a limited time, okay? Try to be in your home as long as you can, except if the situation is risking your life and the life of your child. That means maybe there is a violence or some kind of abuse or one thing or the other that is making you consider either to commit suicide or do some tragic thing that is going to cost you your life or the life of your child, or that is going to make you feel like I have to go and abort this child. No. If you think that whatever is going on in your husband's home right now is too difficult for you to handle on your own, then you need to find a safe place to be, okay? You can go to a family, maybe your mother's house if your mom is there. Just go home, stay in your mother's house, stay with your mother who is going to help you, or stay with your sister if you have an elder sister, or if you have a great friend that can be with you, help you through this difficult time, you can go there. But first of all, consider staying in your husband's house if it's possible. But if it is not, then go to your friend's house, mother's house, sister's house, whoever you can stay with for the period of time. And then immediately you have your child, take your child to her father or his father and say, you say this child is not yours, let's go prove it, okay? And by this time, I know he will come back to his senses. And by the time you guys have done DNA tests, I know that is another phase entirely, because this is now when you're going to be reconciling, building back your relationship, distrust, and everything. But until then, let's deal with what the situation is now, okay? So anyway, I thank everybody who has participated in this particular episode. You guys know every Monday by 3 p.m. we are always here to discuss several matters: sexual issues, relationship issues, love issues, even health issues sometimes. So if you have any discussion, any topic you want us to talk about, or anything you think that will be healthy for people to learn from, if it's your own situation or somebody else's situation, share with us, send us a message on our Facebook or our Instagram in the inbox, okay? Don't send it in the comment section, okay? Don't send it there. Send it in the inbox. It's anonymous so that nobody will know who you are. I will never expose you. You're safe, okay? Your privacy is safe with us, okay? That is one. And secondly, if you want to join my WhatsApp group, I have a WhatsApp group that we have fun there. You can join us on our WhatsApp group. I have my class I teach. Send a message you want to join the WhatsApp group too. And if you want to have a one-on-one consulting with me, you want to have time to discuss with Angel Oma herself. A lot of people have been sending in messages, but if you want to have a personal one-on-one with me, send a message on the inbox and request one-on-one. So if you get to the inbox, you should say, Angel Oma, I want to have a one-on-one session with you. That's all you need to say, and I'm going to tell you the procedure to go about that. Thank you so much, everybody that have been with me, and I'm hoping to see you next week, Monday, again, for another episode. It's always 3 p.m. Nigerian time, every time, okay? I love you all, and I'll be seeing you next week, Monday.